Hello, math friends. Today we're going to work on how to solve two-step equations. Super good algebra, which is the best fun ever. If you don't think so now, hopefully you will soon. If we take a look, a two-step equation could look something like this. Negative 2x plus 7 equals negative 21. Our goal when we solve an equation is to get the variable on one side of our equals all by itself. It's lonely. We want that variable to be lonely. To do that, we have to use inverse operations. And in order to do the inverse operations, we need to undo the operations over here in the reverse of what we would normally do. So normally, if we had a number filled in for x, we would multiply and then add. So when we solve and we have to undo the operations, we do it in the reverse order. So I'm going to start by drawing a line on my equals because I'm going to remember that whatever I do over here, I have to copy paste it on the other side of the equals in order to keep my equation balanced. So if I have a plus 7, the inverse operation to add is subtract 7. I take my subtract 7, I copy paste it over here. 7 minus 7 gives me 0, so I'm left with my 2x here. And then I have negative 21 minus 7. Sometimes it's helpful to me with these to go off to the side. Negative 21, stop, chop, chop. Negative 21 plus negative 7 is negative 28. So there we have it. Now I have a one-step equation. Woo! From 2 to 1. I have multiply by negative 2. The inverse of multiplying by negative 2 would be dividing by a negative 2. Negative divided by a negative. Woo woo! That's going to give me a positive. 28 divided by 2 is 14. X is equal to 14. This, my friends, is the solution to my equation. Yay, super smart. Okay, and let's just now, because the beauty of algebra is we should always be able to check and make sure that we have it right. So to check it, I'm going to take my original equation up here and see if it checks out by filling 14 in for the x. So I get negative 2 times 14 plus 7, and I want to know, is that equal to negative 21? So now I follow the order of operations, and I do negative 2 times 14, which gives me negative 28, and then I add 7 to it. And negative 28 plus 7 is, sure enough, negative 21. That makes me smile. Best fun ever. And that, my friends, is a two-step equation. Let's do one more. One more, because it's so much fun. How could we not want to do a little more? Okay, so I have x divided by 3 minus a negative 3 equals 12. We're going to stop, chop, chop right away because I saw the minus the negative, which always makes me go, woo, woo! That's going to become plus a positive. So I have x divided by 3 plus 3 equals 12. Draw my line. If I have plus 3, what's the inverse? It's minus 3. If I do it here, copy, paste. These cancel. I get x divided by 3 equals 12 minus 3 is 9. Now I have x divided by 3. To undo divide by 3, I multiply by 3, copy, paste, keep it the same on both sides, keep it equal. These cancel. I get x is equal to 9 times 3 is 27, and the x is all by itself. Let's check and see if it works out. Fill 27 in for x. 27 divided by 3. And I could keep the minus and negative if I want to go back exactly the way it looked. But my first step is still going to be stop, chop, chop. I do my division first because now I have something filled in for my x. 27 divided by 3 is 9. And 9 plus 3 is 12. Makes me happy. Algebra, best fun ever. I hope you're feeling real good about how you can solve two-step equations.